Hey guys, this is Andrew with MyWatchAddiction.com. Today we're going to take a look at another Aragon watch that I've received in. Now, if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you might have recognized that I'm a huge fan of Aragon watches. Matter of fact, I am wearing one of my new Predators right now that you might have seen in a previous video. Before I get started though guys, can you do me a favor? Down there in the right hand corner of your screen is that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that little guy so you can follow me on into the future and you're alerted when I receive any new watches. Today, we're going to take a look at a watch that a fellow YouTuber picked up, and when I first saw it, I wasn't a fan of the watch until I saw his and what it looked like on his wrist, so I had to pick one up. Today, we are going to take a look at a Aragon Antigravity. Alright guys, so this is the Aragon Antigravity Silver Face. Now, right off the bat, the first thing I notice about this watch is the band design. It's got almost an engineering band design. The shape of those links is really cool. I mean, I haven't seen a band like this in a long time. And it's just a really sharp band. The polish on this reminds me a lot of my Aragon Millipede 840N. It's got that high gloss polish on it, and you can see it's almost a mirror-like finish. Only thing that we'll see is you can see right off the bat, this guy's picking up a lot of fingerprints, so I'll likely be polishing it quite a bit, but there is such a shine to that finish on that stainless steel band. I absolutely love the depth in the color in those high polish bands. That just looks absolutely amazing. Now, talking about this anti-gravity specifically, let's go right around the watch a little bit. Very first thing you notice is that domed crystal, and you can see, and you might be able to see it better in other pictures, there is a pretty tall dome on this watch, and quite honestly, it was one of the things that kept me from buying it the second I saw it the first time, but after seeing Watching's anti-gravity, it wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was, so I had to pick it up. This watch case is 45 millimeters, but with that dome crystal, makes it feel a little bit bigger. Not a whole lot though. The case thickness is 19 millimeters on this watch. You can see on the crown, their Aragon logo right there on the crown. And this is an automatic watch, and if I can get the sticker off here. Okay, so you see that dome crystal, and then with the open case back on this automatic watch, this watch is actually using the Seiko SII NE57 Power Reserve automatic movement. This guy is 29 joules. Now you'll notice, if I can get it close there for you, you'll notice that little red dial. That is a power reserve indicator. That's going to tell you how much power is left on the mainspring for this watch to actually function. Now, I haven't looked up much about this movement to know what kind of power reserve is in here as far as time is concerned, but it's definitely something that's kind of cool to be able to see right there on the watch. Now, one thing I will point out, because it freaked me out the first time I did this, once you get your Aragon Gravity, if you pick one of these up, make sure you hand wind it past the 20 mark on this watch. My second hand didn't actually start turning until I hand wound it past the 20 indicator on the power reserve dial. Just a quick thing to point out. Now, this is a K1 hardened mineral crystal. I'm assuming that's so it's more shatter resistant, but not positive. Back of this guy does have a push button deployment clasp. So I'll snap over here. And does have micro adjustments in the buckle itself. I cannot wait to get this watch on my wrist. I can foresee this watch being a regular go-to in my dress watch rotation. It's a really, really sharp, eye-catching watch, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. If we want to talk about sizing this, which this is a big band, so I am going to have to size it, just like all the other watches, or a good portion of the other watches, you can see right there, on the inside of the band, it does have the arrows pointing in the direction that you need to push the pins out of this stainless steel band. So I won't bore you guys with sizing that myself, but that's how you do it should you have any questions. Taking a look even closer, you can see that this close-up shot of this Aragon Antigravity, because of that dome crystal, it makes it kind of hard for me to even get a good shot of it, just given the lighting that I have in the room that I'm working in. You see the reflection of the lighting, and that's strictly because of the dome on the crystal. But taking a look at this guy close up, you can see the applied indices at all of the hour locations, and you can see that power reserve indicator. So while we take a closer look at this Aragon Antigravity and that sweep of the second hand, I'm going to actually talk a little bit about what this watch is going for on the open market. So as I often do, I jump over to eBay, and currently, right now, anyway, at the time of me shooting this video, there are quite a few anti-gravities available in various colors on eBay from various different sellers, a few pre-owned, as well as a few brand new Aragon Antigravity power reserve watches. Now, the vast majority of them are being advertised for $400 as a buy it now price on eBay. There are a couple used anti-gravities that are selling in the $180 range, but let's talk about what I paid for this guy. Now, we all know that Aragon, for the most part, in my opinion, does not vastly overprice their watches. They're extremely affordable, extremely well priced for what they are worth. So Aragon right now, as an everyday sale price, has a price of $400 for this Aragon Antigravity. Now, more often than not, you can find this watch on sale for $180 directly from Aragon. So in speaking of that eBay listing that was listing a used watch for $180, personally, I would just go to Aragon and buy it directly for $180 and make sure you get a brand new product with no problems whatsoever that's covered under warranty versus buying one for the same price that is already classified as used. Now, talking specifically about what I purchased this watch for, I purchased this watch on the 20% off site-wide Black Friday sale. So with this watch, it was on sale at a normal price of $180, or sale price at that time, I should say. Then I got an additional 20% off of that, or 36 bucks. So I paid $144 for this Aragon Antigravity. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. You'll probably or hopefully be able to see from some of the close-up pictures that I do at the end of the video, you'll be able to see just the polish and the high gloss polish that this stainless steel band has on it. Absolutely gorgeous. And for $144 on sale, could not pass up this watch. Alright guys, so that was the Aragon Antigravity that I received in after purchasing it on sale in Black Friday 2017. Amazing deal on this watch. This watch is so much better in person, but if you stick around towards the end of the video, you'll see some close-up pictures of this, but I guarantee they don't do this watch justice. When you get this watch in your hands, you feel the fit and finish of this watch, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you want to hit me up, you can either post up in the comments below or hit me up on the website at mywatchaddiction.com, or absolutely follow us on Instagram at Instagram/watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys and have a great week.